Hi, I'm Lucy Cuthew. I'm the author of Blood Moon, which is a YA novel in verse about the online shaming of a teenage girl after her period starts during her first ever sexual experience. Frankie and her best friend Harriet in the book want to take a picture of the blood moon because they're kind of astronomy geeks. But instead, Frankie finds herself the subject of a crude and graphic meme about her period, which ends up going viral. I wrote Blood Moon after I've read So You've Been Publicly Shamed by Jon Ronson, which brings together the stories of different people who've been shamed online and how it's changed their lives, in many cases, really destroying their lives quite seriously. And I started to wonder what it would be like if it were to happen to a teenager. And the book also does talk about some of the paths through those kind of online shamings and how people have dealt with it. And I drew quite heavily on some of his ideas for how these characters manage the situation. When I was writing Blood Moon, I was also thinking about how you don't see periods very much in YA or in fiction in general. And because they've been such a huge part of my life, that seemed very wrong. I have endometriosis, which causes heavy, painful periods and takes on average 8 years to diagnose. And part of the reason for that is that we don't talk about periods openly. So if we're not talking about them openly, it's actually difficult to know when there's a problem. So periods being a taboo can actually lead to serious medical conditions being overlooked. But even without that, periods being a taboo leave people who menstruate with the subliminal message that there is something shameful about something that happens to them every month. And so I wanted to centre a story on periods and chip away at that period taboo, bringing them into the conversation. As my characters decide in the book, it's only blood after all. I hope you enjoy it. And if you've ever felt embarrassed or ashamed to talk about periods, that it makes you feel a little bit more at ease doing so. Thank you.